Hey guys! So, it's been a minute. I really don't have any excuse. I just haven't vlogged. But you'll notice that this video is very different from all my other ones because I usually just do vlogs with my friends. This one is just me and also isn't a vlog. If you can't already tell by the caption, this video is going to be about my personal college app process and also finding out I got into my dream school. And if you'll notice the thumbnail, I only applied to one school. Don't do what I did. George! There's too many animals in this house. Oh my gosh. I applied early action, and December to March, when I found out I got in, was the most stressful months of my life because I had no backup plan. So you probably already know what school it is. The University of Rhode Island. Go Rams. I'm going to be majoring in animal and veterinary science, and I'm trying to minor in digital media because, hello. Also, I got a ring light. I'm so professional. But anyways, let's get into the video. I genuinely had no idea where I wanted to go until September of 2025, the beginning of my senior year. And I had no idea what I wanted to do until mid-junior year. I love animals. Animals have just always been a huge part. He will not stop meowing. I love this cat. Animals have just always been a huge part of my life, and my love for animals has just always been a huge part of my life. I didn't even think of making it into a career until junior year when I was applying for an internship through my school. I do actually intern at an animal hospital and I absolutely love it there. Everybody's so sweet. So I'm really happy that I get to do that internship, which I feel is also part of the reason why I got into the school. Because really quickly, let me just say, I had no backup plan. I didn't take an SAT or an ACT. I have no idea what my GPA is. My grades are good, but I'm in no honors classes, I'm in no AP classes, I'm in low level classes, which is fine, literally whatever. And I got into my dream school and I literally only applied to that. Yeah, this is just gonna be about my application process and also finding out how I got it. I'm logging into my Common App right now, which I have not been on in a minute. So I also was going to originally apply to UConn, which I ended up nothing wrong with UConn, I just didn't apply to it. So like I already had said, I did apply for early action, which was December 1st, 2025, and I submitted my application on December 1st, 2025. This video is more of just what not to do when applying for college. Yeah, the application fee was $65. Not horrible. There's some that are 80 something. Hello, what? Okay, so everything that I put in general doesn't matter. It's different for everybody, but I just put my parents, my sister, my education, my graduation date, which is June 2026, 1 month from now, which is crazy. And then I just put my courses that I did for school. First semester I did creative writing, pre-college math, math prep seminar. I had 2 math classes my first semester and it was hell. Math is not my strong suit at all. Yeah, I had math prep seminar, PE health, and then English. Basically how my school works is when you're a senior, you can take an internship for the your last 2 classes of the day. After lunch is your internship. And so I decided to take an internship, and I intern currently at my local animal hospital, and I love it so much there. And so I only have 5 classes because I also have a study hall, but that doesn't really count to me. So I have 5 classes that I'm taking. And then for my last 2 classes, I walk over to my animal hospital because it's a minute and a half walk from my school, which is so convenient for me because I'm unlicensed. Wow, I really am such a loser. Then second semester, I took pre-college math, PE health, English, entrepreneurship, and this class called At the Movies, which is my school's film class. And then for my accomplishments, I think that's what this was. I don't know. I forget. It's been so long since I opened this. It said oh have you won any awards or anything, whatever. and I just put that I made honor roll 4 times throughout high school. And then for my future plans, I put veterinary and other. Testing, no test scores to report because I did not take any. It was by the grace of the Lord himself that I made it into college, because I literally, again, no backup plan, and I literally I made the world's worst decisions when it came to applying to college. Literally, just don't do what I did. That is the moral of this video, don't do what I did. So for activities, I put my internship as my most important, and then my next most important activity is when I was still doing volleyball, and so I put that my athletics JV varsity volleyball was my next most important. I don't really know if I plan on playing volleyball in college, because obviously I'm not playing for like the school's team. Like everybody is asking me like, oh, are you gonna do volleyball in college? I was like D1 bench like all 3 years. No, I'm not doing volleyball in college. And then next I just have like, I listed like my 2 jobs that I had, which I'm not reading off because it's stupid, but basically I was a tutor and like a dog sitter. For writing my essay, which I'm not going to bore you with that now, I'll read my essay at the end of this. I decided to share an essay on any topic of your choice. It can be one you've already written, one that responds to a different prompt, or one of your own design. So that's the one that I chose. Then for my like University of Rhode Island specific questions, it just asked like what I was applying for and all that. So for academics, I was applying for the College of Environmental Life and Sciences. My major is animal and veterinary science, which I mentioned. I do not plan to take any future ACT or SAT tests. My highest level of math is Algebra 2. My high school foreign language course was Spanish. So yeah, then the rest of it was just like emails, phone numbers, my name, if I had any other family members attend, which my cousin did attend and she graduated in 2024. So it just asked like, and if I was applicable for in-state tuition, which I live in Jersey, so no, I'm not. That was basically my Common App application. Again, really all over the place. Do not do what I did. That was literally so not smart of me. So like I mentioned, I did apply for early action. So for early action, you usually hear back anytime from I think December 15th to January 31st. Let me paint a little scene for you. It's January 30th of 2026. I am constantly anxious about my college application because I was waiting like all of January to hear back from them, because like that's usually the time you hear back. I was so anxious about it because again, only school I applied to, if I got rejected, I was no backup plan. I'm sitting right there on my bed. I'm watching Teen Wolf on my computer, and I'm just like on my phone, and I get an email notification. University of Rhode Island application status update. I am freaking out. I know what this is. I'm sitting there, I kind of stare at the email for a second, but I'm like, I just have to open it. And I like put my information in, and I click on it, and it says that I was deferred. I start sobbing. Like I have Teen Wolf pause, and it's just Dylan O'Brien's face on my screen, and I'm just sobbing. I'm not okay. Like I am not okay in this moment. I'm like literally sobbing my eyes out. I go downstairs to my mom, I'm in tears, and I'm like, I was deferred and blah 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 and all this and this and this. And I like hand her my phone, and she reads the email, and she's like, okay, but like you didn't get rejected. Like, did you read the rest of this? Like, do you know what being deferred means? And I'm like, yeah, but like nobody gets accepted when they're deferred and blah blah blah. Like I was like literally crashing out, having a meltdown. Like it was insane. I like text my best friends, I text my sister. I'm just like I'm not well. Being deferred is not the end of the world. Like I'm telling you right now, it's not the end of the world. But like it was to me in that moment, because for the 7 billionth time, I had no backup school. I had no backup plan. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do if I didn't get in. You can see my ring light through my glasses, and I like kind of don't like that. I'm taking these off. It also sucked because 2 weeks from that day, on Valentine's Day, I was taking a girls trip to visit the URI campus with my friends. And so I was like, dude, like this sucks. Like I thought I was gonna be in by this time. Like this is terrible. We still went, had a great time, loved it there. Gorgeous campus. So yeah, it was literally by the grace of the Lord that I didn't lose my mind, and I wholeheartedly mean that. This is also another really not smart thing you should do. like do research on a college before you decide to apply to it. My guidance counselor was like, Savannah, like you need to find a couple schools to apply to. And she was like, okay, at least you know what you want to do. That's a step in the right direction. And then she started kind of listing off schools that offered like the major that I wanted. And she just, in the middle of that, just said University of Rhode Island. And for some reason, I was just like, Like for me, like I fully believe that that was the Lord himself telling me like, Savannah, this is your place. Like this is your school. Because like no other school stuck out to me the way that University of Rhode Island did. And genuinely, I'm telling you, right when she said University of Rhode Island, I was like, that's the school. I did like a little research on it before I applied, but like not as much as I should have. And just like slowly, like throughout the next few months, like it started to just like become my dream school, like just like very gradually. The day I actually found out I got into the school, I remember so well. Like some parts are obviously blurry because I was like so just like, I like blacked out from like happiness. Like it was like painting another picture for you. It's March 10th. I'm at my internship. This was the time when I was like constantly just anxiously checking my email, like for the application status update. And so I like pull out my phone. I'm just like, I go to my email as I'm like walking down the hallway and I see University of Rhode Island application status update. I start hyperventilating. I'm like, okay, this one is actually going to tell me if I was rejected or if I was accepted. Like there's no such thing as deferral anymore. Like no such thing. Like I could be waitlisted, who knows, but like there's no such thing as deferral. Like this is it. And so like I like grab what I needed from the back. I'm like still like like I'm doing the whole thing. Like the whole thing. Like I am like so dramatic. I like walk back and I go up to her and I'm like, Kat, my URI status up. Like, and then my mentor Chris is like, she's like Savannah, open it. And I'm like, I can't move. I'm like literally freaking out. And then she's like, okay, like wait to open it until you get home. And I'm like, no, like I can't wait. Like, blah, blah. And she's like, Savannah, like, oh my gosh. I like walk to like the like front desk part, and Kat is like over my shoulder, and I'm like, she's like reassuring me. She's like, whatever it is, like it's okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm like saying prayers in my head. I'm just kind of like, Jesus, your will, your way. This is something that like I constantly need to tell myself. It's not rejection, it's just redirection. So I was just like trying my hardest to be optimistic and be positive. I like put in my information, whatever, and then I'm on my phone, I'm not on a computer. I see like half of the screen of like the video, and I didn't realize that was like the like congratulations, like welcome in video, because I couldn't see the huge congratulations. Like I didn't know what it was. It had like the like link to like see like your actual like acceptance letter, and so I clicked that. I didn't even read any of it. I just saw the confetti and immediately like jumped up, started crying. Like I barely remember this part because I was like genuinely blacking out from just like relief, excitement, happiness. Like I was so dehydrated this day too, so I was crying but no tears were coming out. Like Kat like hugs me, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you got in, like blah blah blah, because like all the vet techs and like all that, like everybody's just so happy for me. And I love my animal hospital so much. They're amazing. Like it's so well ran too, and just like everybody there is like the nicest human ever. Luckily there's nobody in appointments at this point, and so like nobody has to hear me screaming and yelling. I like go to call my mom and I'm like on the phone with her, and I like, my mom is such like a mama bear. She is like so overprotective over me specifically because I'm the youngest. And so like whenever I call her when I'm like out of the house, she immediately goes, what's wrong? And so I made sure because she could obviously hear me crying, and so I said as fast as I could, like, I got into Rhode Island. I love her to death, but she is like, she freaks out whenever I call her when I'm out of the house, and it's so funny to me. When I had first like applied to the school, I had went to like the URI meet pages and like scrolled through to like meet people. So like I had already met this girl Mia, who I love to death. She's like literally one of my best friends now. Love you, Mia, if you're watching. I cannot wait to meet you at orientation. So Mia knows that like this was the only school I applied to. I have to go back to my high school to finish like a school project for math. And so like I leave my internship, like everyone congratulates me, whatever, I leave. And then I immediately text Mia and I'm like, Mia, like I got it. And like we are gonna spend the next 4 years together. And we're both just like like over text, like crying. Like we had gotten close so fast. And so like Mia, again, love you, but like I'm like texting her, like literally freaking out because I'm so excited. Like I get to spend the next 4 years with this amazing girl. I text Mia and then I call Lily because Lily is also back at school working on an assignment that she missed. And so I call her and she's like, Savannah, like I'm taking a test, like what do you want? And I'm like, oh sorry, like I just have like a funny story I have to tell you, because I knew that if I told her like I have news, she would right away just be like, you got in, like you got in. And so I get to school and literally I'm in this classroom, it's just me, Lily, and our math teacher, and I have to finish this project, but I'm so just like I'm just running on pure adrenaline that I literally can't focus. Like I can't focus on this project. I had texted my friend Courtney that I had something to tell her and she calls me. I run out of that hallway to answer the phone because I like run as far as I can because I wanted to tell Lily like separately because like it's Lily. And so like I like needed to make sure she didn't hear a thing because I wanted to get Lily's reaction on video. So like I'm down the hallway and I like answer Courtney's call and I'm like, girl, like I got into URI. And she's like, oh my gosh. Like I'm literally telling everybody, like I am Paul revering the fact that I got into URI. I'm just like sitting there and then like I'm just kind of like this, like could I have been more obvious? And she like looks terrified. She's like, what the hell is wrong with you? She like finishes her test, whatever, and I'm like, okay, let's go to the bathroom. I need to record your reaction to this story. I'm still going with the fact that it's a funny story. So we get to the bathroom and I'm just gonna put the reaction video here because it is like my most favorite thing on the planet. Let me tell you that. Oh, my just got accepted to URI. College gonna cry. I am crying. She's a junior for those of you who don't know. So I have to leave her behind in 3 months and I'm so sad because I love her so much. I officially committed sometime end of March. Found my roommate. Hey Bricky, if you're watching, love you girl. I'm going to orientation in June. I'm so excited and I am so blessed that I've already made so many amazing friends at this school. So Liv and I went to go see the Runarounds sometime beginning of April in Baltimore. That story time from that 24 hours we spent in Baltimore is just an entire other video because it was insane, like genuinely crazy. But anyways, and I met this one girl who she had gotten accepted into URI and she was between that and another school, and like I just started like talking up URI. Like I was like, girl, like I'm going there, like this, like I visited the campus, like it's so gorgeous, like even if it's freezing there, I don't do well in the cold, but I'm gonna have to like acclimatize, if that's even the right word. We exchange Instagrams and all that, and then like a week later I get a DM from her being like, I committed, and I'm like, score. I'm just so happy because like I talked to this girl for maybe like 10 minutes. I like already love her. We're both a part of the College of Environmental Life and Sciences, and we also both are trying to like minor in something like digital media wise, and so we both are gonna try to like start like a photography business next year. Hashtag Ruthie Bendercore. If you haven't seen the Runarounds, go watch it, but also you're gonna be devastated because they canceled it and there's only one season, but they make amazing music anyways, so I'm just saying. So if any like local bands in Rhode Island need photographers, me and my girl got you. I need to put like a counter on like how many times I did this. This is like my favorite pose. Throw back to beach day when Willow and I kept doing this. The fact that like the Lord made everything work out for me in the end is just like, I just feel so blessed. I'm so excited for college despite having to leave my like home, and I'm gonna miss the cats so much. I'm gonna miss my cats so much. Like obviously like I'm gonna miss my mom too and my sister, but like the cats aren't gonna know where I am. Like that's so sad. I am so happy that everything is falling into place and now I'm graduating soon and that doesn't feel real. at all. Mentally, I'm still 13 in 7th grade, like binging Julie and the Phantoms like every single day. Recently saw that Ross Lynch performed at URI. Like, okay, that's my why. Like, that's my why. Anyways, that is my college application process and finding out I got into my dream school. That's the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful in some way. Also, I cannot stress this enough. Again, for the millionth time, do not do what I did. Love you guys.